Alright, full self-driving Cybertruck 13.2.8. I tell my daughter I'm on my way to pick her up. I tell her I'm on my way, and she's like, "You haven't even left yet." And she is right. I'm not going to deny that. So anyhow, I thought that was kind of funny. How did she know? Well, she knows. Alright, so I gotta pick her up. We gotta go to the dentist. And my son is here, and he doesn't talk, so he'll just quietly eat in the back. And after, I have to do some deliveries too. I'm not sure if the camera picks this up. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Let me see. Yeah, this box right here. I've got a lot to deliver. So, yeah, full self-driving. Unsupervised is coming to Austin this June. This is going to be interesting. And before we even get to full self-driving, I think that the Cybertruck needs A.S.S, that summoning thing, whatever, auto summoning. I don't remember. I just remember the acronym for it. Whatever. It's a really cringe-worthy name. Because what is smart summoning? Smart summoning. It's essentially full self-driving unsupervised. It's just a scaled-down version of it, but the concept is there. So if you have a Model Y or a Model X and you have smart summoning, essentially you already have full self-driving unsupervised, just on a very small scale. So hopefully that comes to the Cybertruck at the same time this rollout is coming. There's a chance that it might not. Maybe we need 1 or 2 updates in between that time, the release in June, to make that happen. It might not happen for us. Cybertruck gets the updates later. It doesn't get the updates right away, which is unfortunate. Yeah. But by the end of the year, it should happen. Unsupervised, by the end of the year, it should happen. And it's a numbers game. If there's enough miles driven and it's been proven that it drives safely, I don't see any reason why it doesn't. Take, for instance, this drive right here. It's very likely that I'm gonna get to my location without any intervention. Zero intervention. It's quite common. The final destination intervention is still a struggle to get that parking. I don't have a Model Y. I don't have the Model X. I can't say how those ones behave. From my understanding, they can just hit touch, go from a parking spot and get there and park on its own. This one cannot do it. I mean, it can. If you get lucky, then it'll do it. But it's just like draw of the luck. It's kind of funny like that. All right, left turn. I am accelerating a little bit because I've hit enough red lights that I don't want to hit another one. And maybe the Tesla has picked up on my driving habits. I don't like to stay on the far left turn. I'm gonna accelerate a little bit more here. I need 55. It's kind of fast. See, this is why I wanted to accelerate. I don't want to get stopped, and I'm going to accelerate here too because there's a big gap between me and the car ahead. Oh, the car's not letting me. It's slowing me down a lot. Okay, so I wouldn't have made that light. It's interesting that it intentionally slowed me down. So I was slamming on the gas, accelerator, apologize, and it was slowing me down. It wasn't letting me go faster than that because You know, it's just been going on that too fast. Okay. So onwards to some Tesla news. Humanoid robot company figure released a new video of its robot working on BMW's production line. This isn't a test environment, it's real product operations. So this is a robot that BMW has, and it's working on some sort of assembly line. It is carrying stuff, lifting it. I mean, what you would want a robot to do. The movement isn't very organic. We're at a green light. We're moving on. However, the usefulness cannot be denied. It was carrying some large block of aluminum. Oh, hey buddy. If a human were to do that, you can get your fingers crushed. Having a robot do that, much better. No fingers. I mean, it has fingers that can get crushed, but it's not your fingers, and there's a good chance that you won't be able to carry as much weight, or at least consistently the robot's not going to get tired. It can get worn down, and there might be some mechanics that work on it, that sort of deal, but yeah, it might need some lubrication. Yeah, even robots will need lube. Okay, that didn't sound right. But I figure, I mean, at the joints, it's going to need it, right? It can't operate forever and not need it. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying again, unsupervised full self-driving begins. So this is based on a repost from Elon. Don't forget that unsupervised is already starting in part. June will be an extension, a day to mark the beginning of this. Well, yeah, you can say that they already have the assembly lines that are unsupervised, but one of the items that people sleep on and don't really think about is that the smart summonings is unsupervised full self-driving. And if you remember, a long time ago, Elon said that you can summon a car from New York and it'll drive to LA for you. Of course, that is a bit far-fetched, because not only is it super long of a drive, but who's going to charge it for you? Who is going to physically put the charger in for you? Maybe there is somebody working at Tesla that can do it. I mean, it would require human intervention at some point. It's just not going to be automatic. Alright. Anyhow, next news item. Tesla built its 500,000 Model Y at their Giga Berlin in Germany. There's a large celebration there. Hopefully they get the Model Ys more streamlined and delivered soon enough. It does seem like a really neat car. That folding back seat, where the front also moves so that it can fold, that thing is just so amazing. And for anybody that has the hatchback type of vehicles and has tried to fold their rear seats, there's always it's always a little bit cumbersome, right? And Tesla figured out a way to streamline that without you having to manipulate the car in all sorts of ways. That's gonna be a neat feature, and I imagine other people, they're going to copy it. And why wouldn't they? It's a really awesome feature. Okay, so far, like I said, no interventions, smooth as ride. The drive is very smooth, and I'm going to accelerate a little bit. Oh man, never mind. Thought I would be able to make it through that light. I was not. And on the subject of Tesla, if you haven't been paying attention to the prices of the stocks, Everything in the market went down today, except for, I mean, even Tesla did. Picked up some more for $250. Actually, my wife picked it up. I told her I was gonna wait a day, but she got antsy, so she took the plunge, and I think she took like 10 more shares or something at $250. I told her I was gonna dollar cost average this down point, this downfall. So this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing with my money, because I think that the company is still sound, very sound. And what's great about this stock is that, I mean, this might not be great, okay? Just hear me out. It goes through wild swings, and because of that, it's not great if you bought it high. It might hurt. It might hurt terribly. But because I know I've been following it for a while, and I know that it goes through wild swings, I'm patient enough to wait till it gets to a point where I think I could come out ahead. So it went down, picked some up, and I picked some up at 225. And here it is, the final turn. And this final turn, I'm going to assist it, not hand assisting it. I'm gonna push the accelerator just to get going. Once it clears up, there's quite a bit of cars. And here we go. Here's our spot after these two. Alright, we have made it all the way. There's people around, so the car should slow down. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.